This is Paul Marnie of planetaryvegan.net, and this is a short presentation dealing with the extent of coral cover on the Great Barrier Reef off the northeast coast of Australia. This is a headline from 2012 indicating that half the reef's coral had been lost in the previous 27 years. And here's another headline from the same date dealing with the same study. If we jump ahead 5 years to 2017, we see another headline indicating that half the reef's coral had died, in this case in the previous 2 years. These headlines could cause some confusion, and this presentation aims to add some clarity along with some historical context to the extent and causes of coral loss. We'll look firstly at the period from 2015 to 2017. And we see that at the beginning of that period, around 20% of the reef's area had significant coral coverage. Now, the reef covers a massive area. It's roughly the size of Italy and is far and away the world's largest coral reef. Between 2015 and 2017, up to 50% of the reef's coral was lost, for various reasons, but largely because of major bleaching events in early 2016 and early 2017 during the Australian summer. If we go back to the period from 1985 to 2012, we see that at the beginning of that period, around 28% of the reef's area had significant coral coverage. From 1985 to 2012, again, up to 50% of coral had been lost. It's been reported that the major causes were firstly cyclones of 48%, then crown-of-thorns starfish, which eat nothing but coral, at 42%, and coral bleaching at 10%. If we go back even further to 1960, we find that around 50% of the reef had significant coral coverage. And it's believed that the major cause of coral loss between 1960 and 1985 was crown-of-thorns starfish outbreaks. So between 1960 and 1985, the extent of coral loss was around 22 percentage points. If we go forward to 2017, we find that the reduction was around 38 to 40 percentage points from 1960. Now, importantly, the first major bleaching event did not occur until 1998. This means that based on the percentage reduction from 1960 to 1985 and then to 2017, that more than half of all coral loss had occurred in the 13 years before that first major bleaching event. Something not mentioned by many major environmental groups is that cattle grazing has been a major contributor through nutrient and sediment discharge, largely arising from erosion caused by cattle grazing. The nutrients, which are mainly in the form of nitrogen and phosphorus, increase populations of phytoplankton, which in turn provide nutrition for crown-of-thorns starfish larvae. Other agricultural activities also add significantly to the extent of nutrients in the reef's waters. Those activities include sugarcane plantations. The sediment blocks the sun, smothers the coral, adds to the extent of unwanted algae, and reduces the coral's resilience to other stresses such as warming and more acidic oceans. For more details, please visit planetaryvegan.net, including the section on the Great Barrier Reef, where you'll find articles with references and attributions. Thank you.